Hi, my name is Jason Parker, and I'm a technical accounting manager here at LeaseQuery. Although there are some similarities between US GAAP and IFRS, today we're going to focus on some differences, specifically between ASC 842 and IFRS 16, the lease accounting standards. Now, the first thing we're going to go over is lease classification. Under US GAAP, we are still going to separate the designation between our operating leases and our capital leases. The only change is that we're now going to refer to our capital leases as finance leases, which now segues us into the IFRS 16. And now IFRS 16, we're actually going to classify all of our leases as finance leases. So that's going to be the difference between those two standards there. Now, secondly, we're going to talk about the way in which you would transition to the new standard. Under US GAAP, there is one required transition method, which is going to be the modified retrospective approach. Now, under IFRS 16, there's going to be two options you'll have. One of those options will be a full retrospective approach, and the second option will be called a cumulative approach. Now, within that cumulative approach, there will actually be two additional options that you'll need to select from. One of those might involve inequity adjustment. So that's going to be the difference in terms of transitioning to the new standard there. Now, the last thing we'll go over is the low value threshold or materiality. For US GAAP, there is actually no designated threshold for materiality. However, we have seen some companies develop their own policy, which obviously would need the auditor to agree with in terms of scoping out low value assets from the new standard. But under IFRS 16, we actually designate a $5,000 or less threshold to scope assets out from being calculated for a lease liability as well as a leased asset. So those are some of the differences between those two standards specifically related to the lease accounting. Now, it's really important for companies that need reporting requirements for both ASC 842 and IFRS 16 to find a software that's capable of providing reporting requirements under both standards simultaneously. For more information, visit leasequery.com today.